Hey, welcome back guys to my channel, and thank you for watching my videos on my channel. I hope you guys are learning something new. So this time I wanted to make something more straightforward, I guess, very useful on how to change a air filter in my car. So in this video I will be doing, I have two cars here. You can see this is Mazda 3, this is a Honda CRV. So in this video I will be kind of explaining you the difference between the two type of air filters. If you just say filter, or I guess let's say in this way, if I tell a filter is a very common term on a car, because car uses a lot of different type filters. Okay, as far as air concerns, there are two type of filters, maybe more, but as far as I'm aware, things I have replaced in the last 10 years or so. As far as air, there is either the cabin air filter or there is a engine air filter, or what they call the main air filter, that takes the air from outside before it enters inside your engine. Okay, so this one I will be kind of explaining you both, and I will be also sharing you a story, a funny story that I experienced when I went to the Honda dealer long time ago. So anyway, let's start one at a time. But anyway, I guess that would be helpful. So yeah, of course, to open the hood, you go inside. You know what, I'll show you, so that way it's more clear. So yeah, you open your hood, or door I should say. Right where the driver's side, there's a little latch on the left hand side. You see this little thing? Yep, this one. Maybe I'll put my leg there. This thing. This is the one, you basically pull it, and that open your front hood. So yeah, when it pop, so here is my, okay, once it pop, you can see it's already lift up a little bit, but it's still latched. And the reason it's latched, in case you forget to maybe lock it, or you fully closed it, and let's say you start driving. This is for like a safety reasons, because if you start driving this car now with the air hitting your engine hood, it's not gonna pop out. It's not gonna open and blow up and hit your windshield and hit the people back there. Like, that's why there's a latch. To unlatch it, there's a little button here. I hope, this is pretty straightforward. If you own a car, you know what I'm saying. You push this button, and here you remove this top lid, and let me pick this little stand. There you go. So there you go. So now it's kind of latched here. So of course, this is the main cabin filter, not the main. This is a cabin filter. So when you use the heater inside, or the the air conditioner inside, or just the fan itself, so any air that circulates inside, right, before it enter inside the cabin, it goes through the filter. So as far as how often you should do it, there is really no set time frame. Maybe there is, but in my experience, it's all about type of environment you are in, how much you are driving. If you're living like in a highly populated city, and your car is full of dust, and a lot of pet air, then I would say you should be changing, I don't know, 6 months to 1 year. But you can always look at it, because looking at this filter is simple and quick. You can literally see your filter in a matter of like a minute. So it's very easy. You don't even need a tool. And in my opinion, manufacturer like Honda, they make these type of filters are so easy to access, because a lot of people don't even have a screwdriver, to be honest. So for that reason, to access this filter or the main engine air filter, you don't even need any freaking tool. Literally it's matter of click. Look at that. You see, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Yeah, you can literally do it without any tool, and in less than 5 minutes, both filters. I'm really serious about it. And when I find out the first time, I'm like, this is super simple. And if you do not change this filter, the issues can be huge. I'm sure you guys hear the stories about fan motor blowing up, your air conditioner blowing up. Part of the reason is your filter. If you do not replace the filter on time, what happens is, because they get clogged up, so when you use your fan or AC or heater, your motor has to work far more harder to pull the air, but because your filter is so clogged, the airflow is not happening, and when the air is not flowing, basically the motor overheat and burnt up, and that's what happens to your air conditioner and heater as well. I mean, AC of course circulate the gas in these pipes, but of course a leak, I mean, that it's harder working, or it's way over cool, it's not pulling all the cooling very well or heating very well, and all the heat distribute can cause more issues. So let me show you how you remove this main engine air filter. I'm not going to change it today, but I will also show you what to look for, and if you see those signs, then you know, hey, my filter is going bad, and then you may want to buy it online, and then you can replace it. So yeah, again, I'm not using any tools. You can wear the gloves if you can, but it's pretty straightforward. Your hands will be of course a little dirty. It's nice if you have a tiny glove, but if you don't, it's not a big deal. But look at that, one clip, and if I go this side, look at that, that's your two clip. And yes, there is one more on the back right here. There you go. I just removed it. It didn't make noise, but it's right here, this. So there are three, 1, 2, and 3. Now let's see. Look at that. See, it's already popped, and now you don't even have to pull all the way. Look at that. I can already see my air filter. You don't have to remove, but yeah, you can see my hands are a little dirty, but not too bad. But here you can simply remove your filter. Let's see. There you go. See how I was able to lift right on the corner and just take it out from the corner. You've got to lift up with one hand. Of course, I'm using my one hand right now, but there you go. Look at the filter is almost out. There you go. Look at it. It's very clean. I think I replaced this one, I would say, I don't know, about 1 year or less, but I did it myself. Here you can see it's a little dirty, but don't worry about the blackness. What we are mostly concerned is some sort of like a debris. I mean, see, even my fingers are making it dirty, but it's very clean. When you open these like little, like these channels or whatever, the curves, that's where if you see a lot of dirt, you see the whole thing is dirty, like a black, a lot of hairs inside, a lot of leaf. So overall the filter is dirty. That is where you know you have to replace it, right? Same applies on this one. Now let me share with you this funny story. When I bought this car back in 2012, Honda, because this is my car manufacturer, Honda started sending me those like a coupons in mail for oil change and tire change, the battery change and things like that. And in the beginning they're so tricky. They give you a really cheap, really good discount, really good price for the oil change, and I believe the oil change was like $24.99 or something. And I'm like, this is amazing price, because if you buy the oil from the nearest store like a Walmart or O'Reilly or Advanced Auto Parts, if you buy from one of these stores, I mean the oil itself is at least 15 to 20 bucks, no matter what type of oil you're going. I mean the synthetic or full synthetic or even blended, I mean minimum is 15 to 20, right? Full synthetic maybe $25. Now if you're buying a filter, the oil filter, which I have sitting on the other side, when you buy the oil filter, you're still talking like 30 bucks. Now I was like, what, if you go to Honda and the professional people are putting the genuine Honda parts in your car and oil and stuff like that, hey, it's no brainer. So I'm like, let's get the oil done at the store, right? So we were sitting in the little office area for the oil change, and of course they keep coming back to you and offer you more services. Hey sir, do you want to have us replace your tire or upgrade your battery? And I said, nope, I'm good, I don't need to worry about it. But there was a lady next to me sitting, right? She was also getting some work done on her car. So they came to her with the old filter and saying, hey ma'am, I see your filter is kind of bad and we can replace it. And she was like, oh yeah, sure, how much is it? And he was like, yeah, so $40 for the inside cabin air filter and $40 for the front one. Would you like us to do it? And she was like, oh yeah, sure, just do it. So basically $80 right there, right? And as soon as the guy left, I told the lady, I'm like, hey, why don't you just go on eBay or Amazon? You can buy the filter yourself for less than $10 or maybe $6, $7 sometime if it's sold by Amazon. They're very cheap online. Why don't you do it yourself? She was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to have my nephew maybe help me and we can watch some YouTube videos or something. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. why are you paying $80 for these filters, which is so crazy? They're charging way too much money for this small stuff. And she was like, you know what, give me a second, let me tell the guy. And she basically went back and told the guy, hey, you know what, never mind, I changed my mind, and don't worry about it, I don't need to do it. And the guy kind of had an idea that I was the one kind of telling her about this, so he was just not happy. But it's pretty funny in my opinion. So basically I saved one customer, you know. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, these are so easy to replace. Maybe I'll post a screenshot online. These are no more than, you know, $10-12, and this is still a little expensive one. You can still buy a cheaper one for $6-7, and this one I'm sure $9-10. They're pretty cheap. Again, they're so cheap if you just buy it yourself. Again, no tools required. I'm gonna put this back in. Again, I'm not replacing this one, but I'll show you how to put it back. See, as this is already open, put this from a corner. Look at that. That's it. How easy it is. I just popped that puppy in, and now simple, you hold this big puppy. Look at that. There you go. It just latched here. It's sitting on its place. So one latch, done. There's a reason, again, guys, you can do with the finger. You don't need any screwdriver, no plier, nothing. Look at that. This side one, done. That's number 2, and there is a one more, number 3. It's hard to see, but it's there. You go. That's it. So 3 clips and one that latch in. So that's it. It's done, and it's fully done. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So this is what you call a main engine air filter. So when your car is running, it takes all the engine air from outside, it goes through the filter, and then it goes through this pipe to your engine manifold. That's where the air goes in your 4 different cylinders, and of course the car mixes the gas and all that stuff, and then, you know, spark happens, and that's how the whole process works. So this is very important, very important. You should be looking, you know, again, that's why, you know, I don't even go to dealers and all that and have the oil change or what they call multi-inspection or whatever. I mean, this is the whole freaking inspection. This is one point: your battery, you know, your coolant pump, your water reservoir, your brake level. I mean, this is what the multi-inspection is. I mean, there's not a rocket science. There are literally 7 or 8 things here that you really look for. Tire, brakes, that you can literally see from far away. You know, in these alloy wheels, you can simply see through the whole brake pad. You don't have to worry about tire thread. Here is a tire thread, guys. I mean, it's simple. So again, yeah, this is the main one. I just did it. Just to recap, the one I did inside is the main engine air filter. Maybe there's a different name, but it's like an engine air filter or main air filter. And this one that goes inside is your cabin air filter. So now I'll show you where this is located. All right. Oops, one head, it's just harder. All right, so I'm entering in my car from passenger side, because that is where your fan motor is located. It's right under here. I'll show you in a second. So okay, you go inside. You don't need to turn on the car. You don't have to do any of that. And if I put my phone down, you will be able to see the motor. Look at that. It's kind of dark. There you go. Okay, hope you can see it, but the motor is right here. I believe the motor is here. Yep, I believe this is the motor. So okay, to access the cabin air filter, first you open the glove box like this. Now it's right behind it. Okay, to open this, you simply push on both sides. Again, you don't need any screwdriver, no plier, no tools at all. You just put, either you can take your stuff out, put on the side, or just let it fall down on the floor and you can pick it up later. So see what I do. Simply you push here and look at it, it's already out. Now watch. You see it? Did you notice how it latched this side? Now to unlatch it, you just push it from this side. Look. Now it's already unlatched. You do same from this side. There you go. Now see, this is what I'm talking. Look at that. This little plastic thing. These are the latch that basically fit. And it's really designed. Now see, I'm going to close it back. That's it. It's latched. It's fully latched. It's fully closed. Now to unlock it, you do this and this. There you go. The whole thing is down. That's it. Now look inside. Now this is right behind the air gloves box. Now this is the motor, guys. If you have to ever replace a fan motor, hopefully not, but this is the motor. Now you know where the motor is located, right? Now when I'm saying where is the cabin air filter, it's right this thing. This little puppy is the air filter. So now watch. There's the one clip here, one clip here. So see, here is how you do it. You push with one finger. That's it. It's already out. Now I'm gonna do the same this side. There you go. This puppy is out. Now this is your air cabin air filter. So now watch. You simply just hold it and you pull this puppy out. Look at that. Now that's your air filter. Now I'll show you. You can clearly see the fan. Yeah, see, even it says here too. Look at that. It clearly says airflow downward, and hopefully you know you can see it. Now when I'm putting my finger, I can actually you know what, let me put my phone inside. You can actually see the fan. Yeah, I can't see it, guys. I'm just putting phone inside just to show you. Hopefully I can capture the fan motor inside so you guys can kind of see the process. So that is where the fan motor is. Okay, so yeah, here I just took my phone out. So yeah, so now this is again not too dirty, but I had this one laying around, so I'm like, well, might as well just do it. Now see, because the airflow is like downward, right? The air goes downward, and if this get dirty, the air will not gonna flow as well. That good, and that's where the motor overheat and burn down. That's why people just buy a new motor and stuff like that. But now see, when I open this filter like that, now look at the dirty stuff. Now if you have a pet, here you can see some of the pet hairs, or human hairs as well, I should say. But yeah, all the nasty stuff, dirty stuff. Again, it's not end of the world. This is not even too dirty. So if you want, you can always use like an air blower or something like that and just blow the air from this side, push it out, and then you can reuse it. But I have the extra one, so I'm just gonna put the new one in, and I'll show you the new one is pretty clean. Let me take the filter out. Okay, the new filter is out. This is the carbon air filter, what they call, because when the air goes through with these filter, they actually does like a better job, or what they call HEPA compliance and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is a better air filter because they're darker ones. So if you notice on one side, you see how it says airflow and the arrows. Did you see that? Look at that, airflow and then downward, and same arrows are here. Look at that. Let me turn on the flashlight. There you go. See, same arrows are here, airflow down, and same arrows are here, airflow down. So now you know the air filter will be going this side, not like this. It'll be going like this. So yeah, you simply, yeah, I'm gonna hold my, okay, like this. Look at that. All right, there you go, guys. Look at that, how it's like sliding like a CD. It basically ends. It's not wiggly. You can check. It's not loose or anything. It's fully tight. Look at that. It's perfectly fit. Now you simply take this little piece of plastic. You put this puppy on. It's hard to do with one hand, but there you go. You hear the click, and there you go. That's it. It's fully in. It's not coming out. And that's it. That is all it takes, guys. That is all it takes to put the new air filter. Again, no tools, nothing is required. And now you just hold this air glove box, not air, the glove box, and you just put this in. It's already latched. You put your stuff back in. That's it. And voila. That is it, guys. Now you know the difference between cabin air filter and the main air filter. You know the importance, why you should, you know, change it, replace it, and just these little maintenance thing. You know, if you do yourself, you're gonna save a lot in long run. I mean, a lot. You're not relying on other people. These also, you're gonna save a lot of money, a lot of time, and you know your car will be happy in long run. So these are just small tips that I hope, you know, was helpful. So anyway, guys, I will let you go. I will make more videos in future, something similar. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you think you learned something new, I would appreciate if you can subscribe my channel. And you know, let me know if you have any question or concerns, and I will be happy to, you know, reply you back, or maybe I can help you with other videos as well. But yeah, I'll be making more videos. I have some plans. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and peace out and have a great day.